Hey guys, Gordon McDonald, West Coast Swing, Amsterdam. Today we're going to discuss a small concept which can have a lot of implications if you don't perform this correctly or understand correctly. We have a lot of questions on what happens when you are able to stop or when actually your pattern is going to be extended. And the short version of this is when the leader asks you to or when the follower decides to. So what we're going to discuss today is the basic things, and of course if you want to know more, just check out our website and see when our specialty classes are, our regular classes and our boot camps. Most of those times we will emphasize this particular concept. The first thing is, if you are familiar with 6-count patterns, you will know that this 1 and 2, those are the initiation and the information giving steps, right? So if I would be a leader, I would just initiate the movement, and on 2 I would just give out the information, what I would like to see from my particular follower. And from there, the follower will fill in what he or she thinks the 6-count pattern should be looking like. So for example, if I would be doing a sugar push, it's going to be 1. My information is I'm going to stand here, so I would like to return you back 1, 2, and from here it's going to be a 3 and redirect 4. So for the follower going forward, he or she knows already 1, this leader will stand here, so now I know that I have 4 beats to go back. 2, and now we're going to have my 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? And 4, 5, and 6. This redirection is a communication between the leader and the follower. The moment that there's going to be a movement where the follower is not stopped, this will mean that there is also no redirection. Okay, so let me explain this. So if I would do a sugar push and I will do this 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to be hell confusing for the follower, but there's no indication that the follower should be like 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So there should be always this communication. So between especially the leader's intention and the follower flow of things. So if the follower doesn't get it, most likely it's going to be on the leader, just to be a little bit more clear in the leading. So what we're going to discuss today, or what we're going to show today, is what happens if I would like to extend my, for example, sugar push. I'm going to stand here a little bit so I have more time. So it's going to more space. So if I'm moving back, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I lay out my anchor, the follower knows on 4. This is going to be a basic 6-count pattern. If I continue to walk, I expect my my partner to stay in my communication zone. So from here it's going to be 1 to some kind of compression, 3 and 4, and even though it's expected that it's going to be a 3 and stop or slow down, because I'm still moving forward in this compression, the follower needs to understand that the pattern is not finished. So it looks like this: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh wait, I'm not going to be brought into some kind of anchoring position, so now I can slow down and just finish my 5 and 6. It feels now that I'm still going to be pushed back. So now I have to keep walking until I'm really going to get this anchoring, this slowing down right before the anchor steps take place. Okay, so now again, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4, walk, walk. And for my sake, I know if I need to be clear that my follower needs to stop eventually, make sure that you treat the next steps to slow him or her down just as this 4 which you normally are using in your basic sugar push. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. And again I have this, my left foot, which is my anchor. I can slow down here. 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I stop here. On my left, now I am able to anchor 7 and 8 or 9 and 10 or whatever works. Yeah? So the follower that way goes 1. Oh, sorry, let me just put it here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. There's going to be walks because it feels that I'm still going to be moving backward. 5, 6. Oh, I'm stopping. I'm now feel that I'm going to be slowed down. 6. Okay. 7 and 8. This happens with all the patterns. So there are actually the 2s, the 4s, of course the 4s, the 6s, the 8s, the 10s. It really depends on the leader to slow down. So I hope this made a little bit sense. You have to practice this. Let me just speed it up a little bit so you understand maybe where I'm going with this, because after this we're going to talk about the followers. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So as you can see, I just keep playing, but I'm never going to stop or advertise that I'm going to stop my follower. As long as the follower is connected, we both are really good. So now we're going back to the, and it's going to be, let's call it intermediate level for my follower, because it's really irritating if I would be like 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's going to be an anchor, and now I'm trying just to move back 5, 6. It's basically not possible because I'm laying out my anchor as a leader, and now all of a sudden the follower is just taking over. I call it hijacking. But if I stay in a communication, maybe I can convince my leader not to give into this. Oh, let's do this 6 count. Let's do this 6 counts. Let's do this 6 count. What we can do, so now I'm pretending that I'm moving forward. I can be the 1, 2, move back and 4. I can use my arm, I can use my body as my own pre-lead to show my leader, maybe you don't want to settle. Okay, you already throw out your anchor, but since you have not fully weighted step on your 4, maybe you can still continue to move. So now maybe we can walk. Can you walk with me? Walk. Okay, you know what? I'm ready. Do your thing. Third full step. So this conversation makes a regular 6 or an 8 count pattern extremely valuable if this communication, of course, is taking place. So that was the follower side. So this is not hijacking at all. But the moment that you are looking at the floor, or you be looking up in the air, but never have or eye contact or showing any signals to your leader, this is where I see there's a huge disconnect, and I see people trying this on the dance floor, and it's basically disastrous because you are taking away the flow of the dance. Yes, but my inspiration comes from all the followers who are trying to build up this communication. And sometimes you are dancing with somebody who has no idea that this is actually possible, because we leaders, we be like 1, 2, what should we do next? 5, okay, other arm turn, 1. So we have no time to really engage on that level of communication with our follower. Okay, so if you are able to be like, hello, maybe we can do something else, okay, it will lift up not only your game of dancing, but especially the leaders, who's going to be way more aware that there's an entirely different followers world and also filling in of the patterns. Okay, enough, because I want to share way more, because there's way more to it. But I think if you are, as a leader, really aware that if you are planting an anchor that is going to be received by the follower to be just only, how you call it, a regular 6 or 8 count, and the moment that you try to extend it, then you have to show that you would like to extend it. And then, of course, at the end of that pattern, you really have to give a clear slowing down, so my follower can be aware that it's going to be an extended part plus anchor. For the followers, if you really want to do something, just do it, but make sure that you try to get or eye contact or through your body, and at least your arms should be connected, just like a magnet and a fridge. Yes. So now, I said arm. It's more from your hand, right? But if this is connected through the hip, you know, you will be able to communicate way more, because if it's only going to be this, of course it's going to be more difficult. Okay, I will stop my rant, because I gave way out too much information, even though I wanted to finish with just those two small concepts. Hey, thank you very much. Really hope it makes some sense. Again, we have tons and tons of videos, so please just visit our website for more information on our dances in Amsterdam and all the boot camps that we give out throughout whole Netherlands, and also the West Coast Swing Amsterdam on YouTube, where we have tons and tons of videos for free for you just to learn a lot about this dance. Thank you very much, and see you next time.